Welcome back to Caracast, the podcast from Carasoft, the trusted government IT solutions provider. Subscribe to get the latest technology updates in the public sector. I'm Corey Baumgartner, your host from the Carasoft production team. On behalf of Vemdor, we would like to welcome you to today's podcast, focused around a keynote address for Public Sector Day 2023. Gurpreet Bhatia, Acting Deputy DoD CIO for Cybersecurity and DoD CISO, will discuss cybersecurity challenges and solutions for the public sector.
Well, first, again, it's truly an honor to be here to do this keynote. And what I want to do is really set the tone for the rest of the conversations today. I will quickly walk through what we think our key efforts are within the department as we look at from a DoD CIO perspective. But first, I wanted to actually start by acknowledging my outstanding leadership with Honorable Sherman and Mr. Dave McEwen, who really have this incredible commitment to cybersecurity, which is unusual, right, in terms of the prowess that we carry today and the effort and the energy and the dedication to make sure that we're following through on all of our initiatives and efforts. So I really want to acknowledge that. And the rest you will hear from our outstanding team that we have on the various panels today. So you'll get to hear from all the folks that really make a difference. So as we go through this, communications is an area where we aren't necessarily or haven't been necessarily strong. So that is a key element to make sure that we have a strong partnership, that we're able to articulate our requirements, our needs, our problem statements, and for industry to really drive the solutions in an integrated, collective, thoughtful, leaning forward manner. So that is something we want to do more of and make sure that we're articulating those in a clear and crisp manner. What I would welcome is also insights from industry on trends, on where we are not thinking through the problem effectively or our requirements don't make sense. Would really love to hear a little bit of that conversation and dialogue. And as I thought about coming to RSA, what is it that I really want to hear about? So within the department, we're thinking about zero trust. We're thinking about supply chain risk management. We're thinking about 5G. We are thinking about cloud security. How do you enable the migration into this amorphous environment that is secure, usable, available, and everybody can use? And you really get to the space where you have information and resources available anytime, anywhere, right? We talk about that a lot. So I really want to kind of spur up conversation to talk about that. But it's not new, but I kind of wanted to walk to the strategic context, just a reminder in terms of where we are in the storyline, right? So in the story, where we are is that we face a really, really prominent, sophisticated, and a persistent threat actor. So our pacing threat continues to be PRC today. And they have grown in their capability, in their reach, in their ability to really, really have a detrimental impact to our systems information. And they are sweeping up and hoovering information at every opportunity and exploiting every single vulnerability that exists today. And I think, I don't know if there's a full stat to this, but I think still today, social engineering and phishing attacks are still probably the #1 vector for breaches. That's amazing to me, right? So 25 years ago, we were talking about that in an FBI report, and we're still talking about that. So that is a conversation that really needs to pivot. So it's a conversation about providing an environment that enables our workforce to do that with. But on top of that, what is the accountability of all the users that are looking and interacting with that information or those resources? So it's really important that we start to think about that. We also realize that in addition to exploiting our technical weaknesses, our adversaries are really looking through our policy gaps. They're really trying to determine where we're not working as a team. They're looking through our ecosystems and looking through our authorities. They probably know them better than we do. And that is an area where we also need to pay special attention.